We got Serval for free. And an interference key. Yeah. I don't think I've ever used one of this. We did get a erudition light cone. That's nice. Don't remember who needs that one, but figure it out. Oh, she can use it. Do we want her to use it? I mean, it is erudition, but it's not really a good choice for her, so we can just save it for now. She's only trial. Asta, I probably won't. No, Asta is fine. Asta is good. We can level up Asta. Give her something good, but this light cone is. No, what is this one? Collapsing sky. Okay, and we have Serval, who is probably not going to be used at all, to be honest. Maybe a little. We'll see. We'll see. No, I kind of want to try to use a lot of these characters that I've never used before, just because it's fun. So yeah, he can't use any of them, obviously. Hello, Mint Picker. Welcome in. How are you? Tallinn is about 500,000 people. Pretty medium city. Estonia is such a small country, though. And 500,000 people, that's like the size of Oslo, our biggest city. So it's like, yeah. That's what everyone says, though. It's almost like, oh yeah, no, it's tiny. It's actually kind of a small city. It only has like 2 million people. It's like, okay. Our largest one has like 700,000. Okay, we got a lot of Chivos. El Porco, some lore behind the name. El Porco? Give us the novel version of the lore. We got a lot of Chivos. Tallinn is medium in terms of overall. It's by far the biggest here. In terms of overall cities, okay. That's on no pictures. Oh, nice. We can use that. That's the pure one. Okay. I do have Genshin downloaded as well. My plan was to like do a little bit of dailies in Honkai and a little bit in Genshin. But then Honkai has just been too fun, and then we started a new character or new save file, I should say. And now I'm just having too much fun playing the all this stuff that I haven't seen in years now. All the early game stuff. It's so fun. It's so good to see you, Chris. I guess Chris. Oh no, we have multiple Chris's in chat now. We have Crosses Chris and Simply Chris. Simply Chris. New account. This is going to be my free-to-play account. We're just gonna use like the silver tickets, and I won't do anything now. But yeah, just basically free-to-play characters, and yeah, and do lots of. Also, be a lot more thorough, because when I've played this in the past, like on my main account, I have had a tendency to just skip everything. I skip dialogue, skip reading stuff, and not really get a good grasp on the story. So going back all the way to the beginning, we're going to pay much more attention. That's my goal anyway. It's been a lot of fun so far.
If only I caught the Antimatter Legion sooner.
We don't really care about you, but what's Asta like?
My first impression was was that she was the daughter of a rich family, owners of a big company. She was kind to me, though. When she went to the space station, I followed her. I don't know much about science, but I'm glad to be able to protect people in pursuit of their research.
How's the space station?
There were a few researchers who didn't make it. The rest are fine, mostly minor injuries. But I'm worried about their mental states. Most of them came to the space station because they admired Madame Herta. But now they can't reach her or even their own families. I just hope they can all survive this crisis.
The dog is coming down on Sunday. But yeah, what do you play in League, El Porco? I would love to duo up with an AD carry and not some rando.
Oh, I'm fine. This pain is nothing, really. I'm used to it. In fact, I should be proud of it. It's a reminder of being able to protect everyone. But, don't tell lead researcher Asta what I just said. I hope all this chaos will end soon.
Okay, these are 3 stars. We don't care about them. We don't really care about 3 stars. That's okay. Search for other researchers that need help. Alright.
I need to leave. I need to run from this forsaken... No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday, I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me. Look! The obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857. I know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle.
Life is but the path to death, but not today.
How insightful. Yes, of course. The closer you approach death, the more you appreciate life. I will pull myself together. Thank you. That was kind of you.
You're welcome. You're the guy who skips lore and story dialogue, then you watch a 20-minute YouTube video summarizing the whole patch lore. That is so valid. Honestly. Because they do love to write. The Hoyo people. Bookshelf. Species of the galaxy Wubbaboo. Have you seen a Wubbaboo? On the surface, this book is no different from any other, but upon closer examination, you will find that it is surrounded by a layer of stellar light, as if imbued with a hidden spell. The encyclopedic information on Wubbaboos is recorded on the open page of the book. You can turn the page with your hand, but the content will always remain the same. It's almost like flipping through a book of sifting sand. It seems that you need some sort of authorization to view the other contents, some sort of key. Species serial number, spiritual 415, species name Wubbaboo, Wubba, Jinx, mischievous astral spirit. Kingdom spiritual organism. Yeah, I mean there are little dudes. Spiritual organisms represented by astral spirits can be traced back to the recorded beginnings of the Amber Era. The Leviathan's conception theory believes that some elder Leviathans were run aground after the Dusk Wars. During their lengthy slumber, their decomposed cells became the seedbed for organic organisms, and their dissipating life force became wandering astral spirits. However, more and more scholars have begun to publicly denounce the Leviathan's conception theory in recent years. Other nascent theories are not included here. In the beginning, the astral spirits did not possess individual wills, and all they did was float and wander aimlessly in the cosmos. During the era of Trailblades, as the Nameless traversed the cosmic expanse, the astral spirits became allured by the humans' freedom of travel. The mortal beings possessing the strong emotions of love and lust made a strong impact on the barren core of the astral spirits. Humans have become the most desirable hosts for astral spirits. The astral spirits would follow the scent of emotions and find their prey, possess their body, and turn the host into a mindless walking corpse. Hosts that aren't able to fuse with the astral spirits will die on spot. A verified case of a nameless named Erwin Hessler became possessed by an astral spirit and managed to form a symbiotic relationship with it. Those possessed by astral spirits and ended in tragedy are lost as time goes on. Afterward, these types of spiritual organisms hid and blended into human society. Their exceptional abilities to sense emotion and control people's hearts and minds are feared by many. Wubbaboos have inherited the abilities of their astral spirit ancestors, but are not as deadly. On their own, Wubbaboos enjoy scaring people and appear as ghostly, semi-transparent, shifting forms. After attaching itself to a host, the personality of the host will change dramatically and their behavior completely altered. After committing a series of pranks, the host will regain consciousness. If the brutal acts of astral spirits are for the purpose of possession and evolution, then Wubbaboos roaming would purely be for fun. That's right, they go around being mischievous for no specific reason, and would leave after they get bored. The ruckus would end and the host would return to normal, but the damages caused along the way cannot be salvaged. According to the space station's Adler's tier system, Wubbaboos fall under the medium containment level. Although it does not pose a deadly threat, it does have the potential to cause a lot of trouble and should be kept from breaking loose. Yeah, they are mischievous. This is Scientology. I refuse to believe there's actually something called a Wubbaboo. No, it is. They're in the game. We'll come across a Wubbaboo or two in our time. Oh. Researcher's memos. Researcher. What? Researchers, this is the memo notes. Part 3. Okay, I feel like we need the other parts for that to make sense. Tottonids are rocks. Well, that's good to know. To the researcher of the unbearable weight curio. I heard you are the expert on cosmic biodiversity, so I would like to present to you a few questions I have been asking myself. I hope your answers will bring some enlightenment to my path. Before this, I have, through various formal and informal meetings, spiritually infused and regular fiber paper letters, participated in passionate debates on whether Tottonid are silicon-based life forms or just rocks. However, there are still questions that beg to be answered. As we know, the discipline in which you operate has defined Tottonids as silicon-based life forms that communicate with internal electrical signals. However, they have already become extinct through the long amber eras, leaving behind only a crown encrusted with a thought, monotectic of past monarchs, the curio unbearable weight. Excuse my ignorance, but I have a few questions. Since Tottonids allegedly communicate with electrical signals, no one in this cosmos would be able to decipher their thoughts, language, or history. So then you can claim that said electrical signals exists, but I can also claim that said signal does not exist. How can we determine its falsifiability? Falsifiability. Level up your ally. Nice. Since it's not falsifiable, maybe the racial history of the Tottonids was just a fabrication of the history fictionologists since the beginning. In this space station, aside from specific individuals, most researchers don't usually step out of the comfort of their labs, and therefore there have been no one who traveled to planet Totton to verify and study this claim. Simply obtaining a crystal crown and a ground history that is, again, unverifiable had determined that the Tottonids are life forms with a long cultural history. Isn't this going against the criteria of research? In the interdisciplinary summit and the space station, the Department of Cosmic Geography listed in the mineral composition of the unbearable weight in a detailed report and defined it as a rare minimal cluster. However, the Department of Ecology named it a thought monotectic construct of an extinct race and claimed the curio as their own. This, in my humble opinion, is no different than that of a pirate. After much thought and many restless nights, I have decided that I cannot bear the thought of your good name being sullied due to misguided curio categorization. I also could not bear the thought of my discipline being stampeded under the strong-arming ways of the Department of Ecology. The reason for my composing of this letter and my blathering is merely so that I can convey 3 sentences, which are Tottonids are a straightforward Department of Cosmic Geography researcher. Okay, I guess they're rocks. Although, you know, those who yell the loudest usually do so because they have no arguments. Anyway. Do you think they're alluding to Wubbaboos? Maybe. It's just someone who really likes dubstep. Wubbaboo. Wubbaboo. Researchers memo notes 5. Okay, we have 2 out of 5.
Push the stick down, Alfred. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person.
No, I'm Alfred.
Thanks, kid. We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions. But first, let's talk about the controls. Up is the spectrometer, down is the filter, left is the reference level, and right is the attenuator. Our pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. It's quite a bit to remember. You got everything?
I don't remember any of what you just said.
Don't worry, I'll go over it again. The controls are up for the
spectrometer,
down for the filter,
down
left
for filter,
reference level, and right for the attenuator. The pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter. Are you ready? 3. Wrong order, kid. Let me demonstrate. Push the control stick up to activate this. Are you ready?
Yeah. Up right now.
Wonderful. Thank you. That was very helpful of you, kid. Alfred was the researcher in charge of this. He was in the storage zone earlier. He didn't make it back. Abraham was close to him. I don't know how to tell him about it. The top priority is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work at hand.
Complete objectives in the travel log to receive corresponding... Oh, I can claim it. Oh. Now we can choose anyone we want.